open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are continuing the Hidden Hills mansion that I'm building here in Brindleton Bay, and we are starting off with the loungy kind of area right here. So in the real life home, the lounge area isn't this far under the ground. I do know that if you watch the pictures and the link that I am going to oh my gosh, attached to the description of the video, you can see the backyard from a few angles, and the seating area that I'm making right here isn't this far deep. It's actually, I think, 3 or 4 steps deeper than the swimming pool, but because I am using a very low foundation, I'm only using a foundation height from 1 step up, I couldn't really make that illusion that we are playing with different kind of heights. So instead of doing a flat surface or more of a higher kind of seating area, I decided to dig down into the ground and use the basement instead. And because we are so far down, of course, I still wanted my Sims to enjoy the swimming pool. I decided to add in some windows there in that corner section, so that you can look into the pool and you can still have that very poolside seating area vibe as the real life home, but still a little bit different, but I like it. I definitely like it. I love that little corner with all the windows, so your Sim can sit there, relax by the bonfire, because I do add in a bonfire right in that corner, so they can sit there, they can roast marshmallows, they just gonna have a very awesome time. So I'm definitely happy with the seating area, although it's not the same as the real life one. I think it will suffice. Is that an English word? it will do. It will do. But I definitely like it. So here I'm starting with a little bit more landscaping, adding in some more, you know, different kind of flowers. At this point, I was only using base game, I think. Base game, get together, and outdoor retreat. I think those are all the plants that I was using. No, and I was also using romantic garden stuff pack. But then I went through the catalog looking for some beautiful flowers, and of course the new jungle game pack flowers really catched my eye. I love that beautiful yellow flower that is in there, and I just decided to use it in the landscaping. So I know I said in the previous part that I was probably not gonna use that pack, but it just looks so good. So I did implement it, probably gonna implement a few of them in the front yard as well off camera, just to even it out, but I think it looks gorgeous. Anyways, what am I doing here? I'm making that seating area section a little bit smaller because there was a very large hole right there. Didn't know what to do with it, and I thought, no, let's elevate that a little bit more higher up, and let's add in a bar. At first I wanted the bar to go downstairs, but then I thought, you know what, let's do it upstairs so that you have a easy access from the swimming pool into the bar area, so that you can really enjoy a very beautiful summer day with a cocktail, you know, on the pool side. Just lovely. So that is definitely what I was thinking about when I was making that bar, and I think it looks really nice in that little corner. So the real life house actually has a barbecue section right there, and I'm gonna make the barbecue area more on that angle on the left where we are working right now, and I'm making a little how do you call it, a little garden section for your Sims. I'm gonna add in the barbecue area right there, and in the real life home there's actually a second barbecue area there as well. So I think they have like 2 or 3 barbecue areas outside in the real life home. So yeah, for me, 1 is enough. So I made it right there in this corner section, and I think it looks really nice in the end. You guys saw it a little bit in the house overview in the beginning as well. I think it fits in perfectly. So here, starting with that tiny garden that we are making right here, and I needed tiny hedges, and because we don't have any tiny hedges, I decided to downscale, you know, these bushes just a little bit more than I was using them for the exterior kind of landscaping. I was already downscaling them, but now they are even smaller. So I actually don't know if this is gonna make routing issues for my Sims, and maybe if I use too much of those. Is your game gonna crash? I don't know, but we will see. I'm definitely gonna plant all the fruits and vegetables and flowers that I'm planting right now. I'm gonna plant them all off camera when I'm doing the floor plan, because yes, we are gonna start furnishing in the next episode. So this episode, I like complete the exterior for, I think, 95%, something along those lines. So I definitely know I need to tweak some windows, I need to tweak some ivy and maybe some plants here and there, but I don't really know how everything needs to be placed yet, and usually I can figure that out, especially window placement, when I'm starting furnishing, because then I start very systematically furnishing every room that I have a picture and a location from, and then from out those pinpoints inside the house I can see where all the windows actually need to be. So then I adjust them a little bit more so that the overall picture is more accurate to the real life version. That is also how I do my celebrity homes. Usually with the celebrity homes, I do the rough, the rough exterior. I do the landscaping, but I don't fully complete the landscaping. I never do that in my celebrity builds. I like complete it 80%, then I leave it, go into interior, and then I decide on if anything needs to be tweaked, because sometimes even some houses need to be smaller or a little bit larger, and then I need to knock down some walls and such from the exterior side. And when you have like a beautiful landscaping going on right in that section, it just breaks your heart tearing down that entire landscaping. So usually I don't landscape everything from the parts that I don't really am 100% sure. I keep that blank until I fill in the interior. But for this this house, I actually know kinda where all the plants need to be. I have a very good aerial view picture of this home, so I'm kinda very happy right now on the progress of this home. And I'm also very proud of myself that I uploaded a video on the day that I actually said I was gonna upload this, because I know I've been really inconsistent in making videos because, well, you know, life is hard. Things come in between making videos, and this week again it was such a hectic week. I have been working overtime because I am actually saving up for my vacation in July. So a lot of you people know I'm like a really big Disney addict. I love Disneyland in Europe so much. We go visit the Disneyland like once or twice a year. So this year we haven't gone. Last year I also had to skip all my trips because budget wise we just really couldn't make it work. We were like broke. So we couldn't really go on vacation, and this year I was like, nope, Mona, we are going to Disney even if I need to work 24/7. So that is what I've been doing. I've been working double shifts, and then after my shifts I've been cleaning my home because it's a mess. So there was no time for videos whatsoever until today, because today is Sunday, and on Sunday I don't usually work So yeah, I had a little bit time for you guys, which is awesome. So for the people who are waiting for the Let's Build Cats and Dogs Mansion, the next part 9, is gonna go online tomorrow. I actually recorded that last midnight, like 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. I don't know. Anyways, at midnight, I was recording that episode because I just felt like doing something, but I will be releasing that tomorrow in the afternoon. So if you are waiting for that, it will be coming on. And then the modern mansion that I'm also building, that will be coming online somewhere in between Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. One of those trees, because there is gonna be a new stuff pack release next week, if I have that correct. And I also need to plan that in. So if you guys don't know it yet, the new stuff pack is gonna be, I think, my first pet stuff pack, if I have that correctly. So the new stuff pack contains, I think, a hamster, a hamster, a hedgehog, and a gerbil. Is it a gerbil? I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. I'm kind of hazy about the pack because I haven't been following any of the Sims news recently. I have seen a few complaints about the pack because apparently it's a expansion for a expansion or something like that. So I heard that other than all the hamster items and such, there will also be some cats and dogs items that you can only use if you have the cats and dogs expansion pack. This is something that is very weird for me. I mean, I find the idea very weird to buy an expansion pack with items for another expansion pack in it, and especially if you don't own cats and dogs, but you really do want a little hamster. I mean, I can definitely get that. Not everyone wants or can afford those really large expansion packs, but they can afford stuff packs. So what if you want those hamsters in your game? What if you are obsessed with hamsters like my daughter Selena, and you want the hamsters but you don't have the cats and dogs? Why do you need to pay, the full price for that pack if you are not gonna use all the items? Why not make it a separate pack for the people who want the hamsters but don't have cats and dogs? I mean, why do we need to have the cats and dogs to completely fully enjoy that stuff pack? It's a little bit weird. Of course, I don't know all the details about it and on why they choose this way. I definitely don't know that. But for me, it's kind of weird. And if my husband wasn't buying all my packs for me, because yes, I do get all my packs as presents from my husband, I would have probably not bought them because I'm kind of strapped on cash at this point and I'm saving up for my Disney vacation in July. But because I already have the money here waiting, I am gonna get the pack. So yeah, I'm actually really curious on how everything is gonna look. But I did see that there was a coffee table with an aquarium in it. I mean, how awesome is that? I do love the idea of a coffee table with an aquarium, and probably knowing me, I would have definitely bought the pack like in half price or something, because I would love to have that coffee table. So probably would have bought it, right off the back with the release, but eventually when there was like 50% off, because there always is like a bargain or a promotion going on for The Sims every couple of months, and I would have probably bought it then, but it's okay. So yeah, anyways, where are we in the build right now? Oh, we are making I don't know, what am I making? I'm just making everything look nice. That is what I'm doing. I'm adding in some ivy, some seating area. I'm really trying to, how do you call this again? Complete everything to make it look really nice, to detail everything. I'm adding in little fences everywhere. I'm adding in exterior lighting. There will be friezes. There will be wall kind of, how do you call those things again? Trims and such, just to make it look really detailed. So I'm definitely not done with the exterior detailing. I still need to tweak the entire roof. Like I said in the previous episode about the roofing, I will be doing off camera, probably in between this episode and the next one. So the next episode, the roofing will be like 90% fixed. And of course, all the other little tweaks of landscaping that I forgot to do, or I need to terrain paint or such, I will be doing off camera, and the floor plan I will be doing off camera as well. But the next episode we will definitely be starting furnishing, hopefully. So I have planned on doing the living room, kitchen, lounge area, and just that entire left wing as well. I'm kind of curious what is in that left wing. I mean, I saw a few pictures come by from different sites, which had some information on this home. And I actually saw a meditation room. So kind of curious on where that is. I'm thinking on that left kind of wing where we are now. I think the meditation room is right there, and it no, Mona. It oh my gosh, how do you say it? It exits on the left side where I made this little plateau section but no seating area. I think it's right there. And I'm actually really excited on making a meditation room because I haven't made one yet in The Sims. So that is gonna be really interesting. I'm probably gonna add in some real life pictures if I can find that in the next video as well, or I will link you guys, of course, in the description again. So anyways, what am I doing right here? I'm just adding in some roof trims, and I'm starting with the dining table. So this is gonna be the very large outdoor dining table, especially for parties. I just found that that area was the perfect place for the large dining table because the barbecue is right here. It has access to the swimming pool. There's a bar also very nearby, and I'm actually gonna make a second bar inside the section behind the wall here where you can open up, you know, into that dining section. There is gonna be a bar there as well, and a little loungy section, so you can just really use that right wing at the back more for parties. That is like the party center. This is where you can invite over your guests and entertain them. That is that section right here, and then probably the right or the left section where the meditation room is gonna be. There is more rooms for the family. I mean, that is how I had set it up in my mind, and that is also kind of how it looks with the picture. So we will see how it's gonna go with the next episode. So we are almost finished with the video. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. Leave your likes, of course, if you did, and if this is the first video that you are seeing from me, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I'm hoping that you all are having a awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.